When you want high school football action, go with the best. Glenwood Titans football on 970 WMAY. Here's Mike Wennmacher.
Welcome to the Glenwood Titan Weekly Preview. This is Week 4. The Titans are taking on the Jacksonville Crimson. And before we get to that game, let's take a look back at last week against Taylorville. The Glenwood Titans' first road game of the season. They go to Taylorville and win 35-14. Little shaky start for the Glenwood Titans, especially defensively. They were without their defensive leader, Eric Kerr, in the middle, and so they struggled early on, but guys like Matt Meyer and Dylan Ambrose stepped up in the second half. The defense made the adjustments and really shut down the Tornadoes in the second half. It was another consecutive big game from Donovan Hammonds, really carrying the load for the offense. Ran for 142 yards and 3 touchdowns. Miles McAdams also chipped in, the quarterback. He had 1 rushing touchdown and a throwing touchdown as well. The biggest thing that come out of that game against Taylorville was the fact that for the first time all year, the Glenwood Titans did not turn the ball over. That had been their Achilles heel against both SHG as well against Springfield High, especially in the second half of that Springfield High game. They had 3 turnovers, no turnovers in this game. They end up winning it, going away against Taylorville. So always nice to get that first win underneath your belt as they now go into hostile territory once again, second week on the road against Jacksonville Crimson. Now the Crimson have been kind of up and down. They're also 2-1, so it's a big game for both teams. Both teams coming into the game at 2-1. Jacksonville's defense has shut out 2 opponents, but they then gave up a ton of yards and a ton of points to the Rochester Rockets. So it's going to be imperative for the Glenwood Titans to get on the board early and kind of take that momentum. It is homecoming for Jacksonville as well, so the team is really going to be hyped up, especially after last year in the playoffs where Glenwood beat Jacksonville by only 1 point, 48-47. So a lot of redemption on the side of the Crimson. They want to extend to 3-1, and they've really been snake-bitten by the Glenwood Titans over the last 15 years or so they really would like to be able to take it to the Titans. Now, the big thing for Jacksonville is they run that spread offense, which we've seen from SHG and Springfield High. And the big play they have, which I'm going to diagram for you, is the spread option, or as the zone read, as some people call it. Now, what that is basically the outside linebacker is really what dictates where the play is going to go. The quarterback will take the snap. They will hand off to the running back. They'll ride that ball into the running back. If they see the outside defensive linebacker for the Titans crash in, then the quarterback will pull that ball and he'll run to the outside because he'll have a lane to run. Now, if he sees the outside linebacker stay at home, he'll give the ball to the running back, and then they'll be up to the middle of the Titans' defense to really make the stop. So that's going to be a big play that the Titans are really going to have to focus on. It's kind of counterintuitive for a high schooler. You're taught to go after the ball, but you really have to stay home, know your assignments, and stay in your lane to really combat that zone read or the spread option, as it were. So the Titans are able to do that and able to impose their will offensively at the line of scrimmage with Donovan Hammonds. It looks like the Titans should be able to get a victory in Jacksonville. We'll have the pregame at 6:30 and the kickoff at 7 o'clock this Friday on 970 WMAY, the News and Talk of Springfield.
Listen all season as the Titans take on the Central State 8. Glenwood Titans football on 970 WMAY.